Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Term sheets use anti-dilution clauses to protect the investors. Anti-dilution comes into play during down rounds in which the founders raise funding at a lower valuation than a previous round. There are three scenarios. Number one, no anti-dilution protection. Investors and founders share in dilution from any follow-on rounds of funding. Number two, full-ratchet anti-dilution. With full-ratchet, the investor's share price is adjusted all the way down to the level needed so that two things happen. A, the new investor gets their percentage, or B, the current preferred share investor with full anti-ratchet dilution protection maintains their ownership percentage in the startup. A full-ratchet scenario dilutes the founder's ownership dramatically, so this method is unfavorable to founders. And then number three, weighted average dilution. The weighted average method takes into account the total number of shares outstanding. The more shares owned by an investor, the less dilution they receive. This method is favorable to founders. Founders get diluted, but not as much as in a full ratchet scenario. Preferred share investors get diluted a little bit, as opposed to not at all, in a full ratchet scenario. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.